Hello everyone and welcome to a new NHL 20 video where this time we are doing an experiment where we put the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning into one team to see how they will do. Two Eastern Conference powerhouses in one team, surely they will do well, and this will definitely appeal some of our fans. So now let's meet the team. So there are 12 forwards. We will have 6 from each team. On the first line, we have the Tampa Bay line, Point, Stamkos, Kucherov. The second line is the Leafs line with Matthews, Tavares, and Marner. Then we have Yanni Gourde, Tyler Johnson, William Nylander, and then Killorn, Kerfoot, and Kapanen. A great lineup, 6 forwards from each team. Now for the defense, we'll do 3 from each team. So Hedman, Riley, McDonough, Barry, and Muzzin, and Sergachev. Wow! Now let's meet the goalies, Vasilevsky and Anderson. I don't think you can get much better with that. And I did a little funny thing with the power play here. So I have the Tampa Bay power play with Kucherov, Stamkos, Point, Hedman, McDonough, and the Leafs power play with Marner, Tavares, Nylander, Riley, and Matthews. And we'll do a little healthy competition here and see which line will get the most power play points. I think that'll be a great thing to do. So now without further ado, let's get into the season, and I will slow sim the games against Tampa Bay just to see how we do with their weaker lineup. And we won the first game against Ottawa, a great start. I don't think we should be losing too many games. A win against Columbus, a win against Montreal, St. Louis up here, and a win. And here we are against the Tampa Bay Lightning, 0-2-1. Not too great this year, but in the first period, it'll be a tie game. Wow. Second period, the Leafs have the advantage. And oh my goodness me, Tampa Bay with a weak lineup has beaten the Maple Leaf and Lightning combined team. Oh my. Tavares with 2 points, Stamkos with 2 points. That's what you expect, but the rest of the lineup couldn't pull through. And wow. Wow. Our first loss comes to the expense of the weak Tampa Bay Lightning. Incredible. So now we have simmed up to the trade deadline where we do play our next game against Tampa Bay. We have a 44-16-3 record. So we have 19 losses, including the over-regulation losses. I expected a bit less, but Steven Stamkos leading the way with 80 points. Wow. So let's see how the rest of the team has done up until the trade deadline. So we have Stamkos and then Kucherov, Matthews, Marner, Point, Tavares, Riley, Hedman, McDonough. So the defensemen are up there, but I expected more from Tavares. I mean, he's down there, and I don't know why. And we have Sergachev with the least amount of points expected when you're on the last power play unit. But speaking of power play, let's see how our team did on the power play. So Stamkos is leading the way with 20 power play points, and then Point and Kucherov are next. So that means the Tampa Bay power play line has more power play points. Obviously, that's expected when they're the first power play line out there, which means they get more ice time out there. But still, they are leading the power play point. Like I said, we will slow sim every single game against Tampa Bay. So last time out, we lost. So after the first period, 0-0, and now it's 3-0. The game has got to be over now. And yes, it is a 5-1 game for the Toronto Lightning. That's what we're going to call them now. And yeah, that's way better from last time out, and that's what I expect. This right here is our third game against Tampa Bay. And after the first period, it's 5-0, then 8-0. Oh my goodness, 9-2 win for the Toronto Maple Leafs, or the Toronto Lightning per se. Way better game, a 3-goal game for Tyler Johnson on the third line. And my goodness me, what a game from the boys. Almost everyone got a point. And that's what I definitely expect. So it's the 2-1 series win over Tampa Bay. Beautiful. Now I'm going to simulate to the end of the year, and you'll next see me in the player stats area to keep some suspense if we made the playoffs or not. We are now in the playoff stats section. And once again, it is Stamkos leading the line with Marner, Matthews, Kucherov, and Tavares as the top 5. Stamkos leading the goals with 49, just missed out on 50, and Marner top on assist. Now let's check out the power play points. And yes, it is just like in real life. I hate to say it, but Tampa Bay virtually and real in life have the better power play. Wow. So let's see how we did as a team. And we made the playoffs with us 59, 19, and 3 record, topping the Atlantic and the East with 133 points. Hashtag domination. Now let's go through the playoffs and see if we will become champions. And our first series is against Philadelphia. We'll sim the first game an OT win. Second game is a 4-3 loss, surprisingly. The third game will be a 3-1 win and a 4-0 win. This game should end it right here. And yes, it's over. A 5-game series against Philadelphia to send us to the second round where we will play Buffalo. So here we go against Buffalo. Same lineup as before. First game is a 7-3 win, then a 3-2 loss, a 5-4 OT win. And let's end it here. No, a 4-1 loss. Will it be done here? Yes, over. We've knocked out Philly and Buffalo. 2 rounds back-to-back, and the East Finals will play New Jersey, where we start with a 6-3 win, then a 3-2 win, then a loss, no sweeps yet, then a 5-3 win again, and then a 4-0 win to send the Toronto Lightning to the Stanley Cup Finals, where we'll play Chicago and lose 2-1 in the first game. Then it's a 2-0 win. 4-1 win, so it's a 2-1 series lead over the Blackhawks, a 3-2 win, and now we can win it here on Monday, the 25th of May, 2020, and we can end the season, the series, end everything here and become champions. After the first period, it's a 2-1 loss, a 3-3 tie into the fourth period where we will fully slow sim on the power play. No action yet. Hopefully we can get something going, and it's us, not them, that are doing all the action. And DeHaan scores from the top of the point, and I think that'll be it, unless we can grab a late goal. But that'll be it. Cole DeHaan with the winner from the point, and this series will need another game. Hopefully at least another game. Okay, so here we go into game 6, where we'll once again slow sim. 1-1 in the first, and it's a 4-1 game. This should be it right here. This should be the series. Perlini makes it interesting. Oh my gosh, Brendan Saad makes it even more interesting. No, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, Kempf? Are you kidding me? It's 4-4. Is this a joke? We were winning 4-1 at the start, and then Perlini, Saad, and Kempf put in winners. And now I think I'll slow sim overtime. I'm going to let the CPU do the work here. I won't be playing. This will be all CPU. So that's a fully simmed season. I'm not going to get involved at all. And hopefully the computer can come out with a win here. That'll be vital if we can win and not put this in a 7th game against Chicago. So here we go. Oh, dear me. Wow. Let's win the draw here. And the draw's won. It's played back to Seabrook. Seabrook puts it in. Nylander. No. Nylander against Nylander. The two brothers. Here's DeHaan who scored the winner in game 6. Stamkos breaks it out. Here's Matthews. Matthews is coming in. Matthews. He shoots. Oh, it's good! Stanley Cup is ours. And oh my gosh, the Toronto Lightning have won, and that's what happens when you put the two Eastern Conference best teams arguably in the same team and you'll win the Stanley Cup. That's what happens when you put great players from two great teams into the same team, and that is the answer to this experiment. What will happen if you put the Leafs and Lightning in the same team? Well, I've got it. You'll win the cup. Let's go, baby. I cannot believe this. Wow. Wow, and wow. Yeah, get in there, McDonough. Point. Go celebrate. Here is the ceremonial handshake, a Stanley Cup tradition. Look at all those beards, those glorious muffin tops. Here's Stamkos' beard. There's Kucherov over there. Wow, those two guys on the power play go together like steak and vegetables. And here's Stamkos, who will win the Conn Smythe #2. Tavares took 91, and usually it's a goalie that wins, but that's how good Stamkos was. Enjoy that Conn Smythe trophy, and I think it'll be John Tavares to lift the Stanley Cup. And I mean, this is great for me to watch this because at least haven't won a cup in 52 years, and we've done it virtually in 2020. So hopefully real life can reflect this. But for now, this is about the Toronto Lightning. And step up John Tavares. Oh, there he is. I can't even tell that's him with that beard, but he's got that C on and the number 91. And he'll lift the trophy and declare the Toronto Lightning as champions. Woo! And I'll let you enjoy the rest of the Stanley Cup presentation and meet you back in the menu.
The ice, give me a sense of the emotion.
Well, everybody's just babbling away there. It's like nobody's really making any sense. They're so excited, hung on to each other. They're looking at the trophy. They can't wait for their turn to carry it around the ice.
I got goosebumps even up here. The team picture. This is something that 99 started, did he not?
Yeah, I believe it was his last year in Edmonton where they won, called everybody together. What an unreal photo to have.
Okay, so we're back here in the menu. I hope you enjoyed this experiment of what will happen if you put the Leafs and Lightning into the same team. There is your answer. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next Friday.